Hello everybody, Dan Babbitts here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. Right guys, so let's get into it. Today we have a story for you about Mahogany, Rocca, and Ben Rathbun, but the story has more to do with Mahogany, and we're going to be discussing some updates about Mahogany since the past season of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days finished, since the tell-all aired, and just what is going on with these two. Now, if you guys watched and follow along, you know that Ben and Mahogany were spotted at a mall in Peru after the past season of Before the 90 Days. So, you know, the hints are out there that this couple is still together. They might be coming back on the show. We're not sure as of this point, but it looks like they might be coming back, and it looks like they're together as of this time. On Mahogany's side, we know that Mahogany was accused of catfishing. She was accused of just photoshopping her picture. She's still doing that, by the way, which is kind of weird considering that we all saw what she looks like without the filters, the Instagram filters, and we all saw what she looks like with the filters. But for some reason, she's still putting the filters on as if we never got to see her without them on. So I'm still kind of puzzled by that. But let's take a look right here, guys, and let's discuss what is new with Mahogany. So, what Mahogany Rocca is up to after 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days. So, aka Controversy Queen of B90, Season 5 has been up to a lot of things without Ben Rathbun on Instagram. And here's one of her recent pictures, and you can still see that she's still going heavy on the filters, right? Like the face, you don't see any detail. All the detail has been washed out of her face because of the filters that she's using. One thing I'll say about Mahogany, she's been a little more active. She wasn't very active at posting during her season. I'm not sure why. She's been posting a lot more recently. So here we go. A lot has happened with 90 Day Fiancé star Mahogany since fans last saw her on B90 with Ben Rathbun. Mahogany and Ben's storyline was the last one to be introduced on the TLC show, with fans waiting every week to meet the pastor and his Peruvian girlfriend. Ben had met Mahogany online and talked to her for 3 months, but Ben had never seen Mahogany on a video call, and he had even loaned her $1,000. Viewers were misled because Mahogany wasn't in any of teasers and trailers. TLC decided to only show her photos with filters, making her look like a catfish, and many believed she wasn't real. Myself included, I think we all believe that she was not real. Although it took almost half a season before, before the 90 days for fans to meet Mahogany, she did exist. It was true that Mahogany didn't look like her Instagram photos, but Ben didn't mind it too much. Ben also didn't care that Maho lied to him about her age, her fluency in English, and her home address. Maho was not 24 years old, but she was 22, the same age as his daughter, I should say. Ben wanted to continue dating Maho, even when she claimed she never saw him as her boyfriend. The red flags were plenty, and Maho even accused Ben of lying to her and keeping secrets about his ex-wife and ex-girlfriend. But even though Mahogany walked away from Ben in the finale, he went back to Peru without a crew to win her back, and then became boyfriend and girlfriend. So I think in total, he went back 3 times, right? He went back without a crew once, and then he was spotted, just him and Mahogany holding hands. And I think that was his 3rd time that he went back to see her. So it seems like Mahogany didn't want to be filmed, which is why she kept pushing Ben away. But during the tell-all, Mahogany found out that Ben was filming himself and had recorded their personal moments, which he then handed over to 90 Day Fiancé production. Mahogany called Ben a liar, and that's when she claimed that she didn't know where their relationship was headed. However, the tell-all was filmed in January, late January, in fact. And in February, Mahogany and Ben were spotted walking together in a mall in Lima, Peru. But what's baffling is that in April, her Facebook page mentioned that her relationship status was single. Maho and Ben also did not follow each other on Instagram, which is a sign of trouble in paradise for these two. And, you can see here that Mahogany has joined Cameo. So, it's weird because during her season, Mahogany didn't look like she really wanted Well, it looked like she kind of wanted it to have it both ways, right? She didn't want to have too much attention. She didn't want Ben to really pressure her when she was lying. She did not want to be filmed about that. However, it seems like she kind of does want the attention in some way. Of course, we know, if you guys watch a video I did a few weeks ago, we know that Ben kind of went on a long tirade. And when I mean long, I'm saying like hundreds of words, perhaps thousands, I forget, where he was talking about how Mahogany was kind of camera shy, she didn't want any attention, and blah, blah, blah. And here you have Mahogany joining Cameo right here. And so, which is it? Does she not want any attention? Is that, the reason why she was the way she was? Or does she want attention? Which I think she does. So there you have it. She's joining Cameo right here. It could be that Mahogany broke up with Ben after news of his arrest had circulated online. Ben was also fired from his job at the Michigan Lupus Foundation after his bench warrant arrest for violating probation stemming from a 2020 OUI arrest was reported. Ben had apparently kept the 2020 arrest a secret from his workplace and family, and perhaps even Mahogany, which may have led to her mistrusting him further. However, Maho appears to be thriving, whether she's single or with Ben, as per her Instagram. The law student Mahogany has lost weight and is not afraid of flaunting her slim figure on social media. Maho also launched her own Cameo page, and she speaks fluent English in her videos, as everybody knows, and has a different hairstyle than her choppy one she had on TV. As per Ben, doing this show with Mahogany was a mistake and it has damaged his relationship. All that Mahogany wanted was to get to know Ben better off camera and not become a celebrity via 90 Day Fiancé. Ben has even publicly apologized to Mahogany for compromising the relationship by letting millions of people become a part of their first in-person meeting. So, all right. So that's kind of the news. It looks like there might be trouble in paradise for the two of them. And you can see Mahogany is much more active recently on social media. So it sounds like they're not following each other as of the present time. And it sounds like perhaps the reason for that, if there is a breakup, might be not because, of the show or of the whole catfishing or whatnot, but perhaps Ben's arrest might have, made Mahogany's radar go off, and she might have called off the relationship with him as a result of that. It's kind of weird because they were spotted just recently holding hands together, and so it did seem like they were still together, and they were still together as per the tell-all. And here you have Mahogany. Like I said, she's being more active. My opinion is that she's being more active because now she wants to do Cameo. She wants a little bit of that Cameo money, and perhaps she realized.
How's it going? It's Mahogany Roca from Before the 90 Day Fiancé. Just want to remind you that I'm on Cameo and I'm so excited. And if you let me, I can make you a personal readings for you with all of my heart. Just let me know. And for someone that you love, like your friends, family, husband, wife, boyfriend, or girlfriends. And if you are from Hispanoamerica, I can make you in Spanish too. Con todo mi corazón te lo haré en español. Thank you so much and hope to meet you there. Hello.
Also, what's interesting about this is you can see the heavy filter that she uses while that video is rolling, right? It's not just, she doesn't just use the filters in pictures. She uses them in videos as well. So there you go. She's trying to make it on social media. She's trying to make money off of Cameo now, even though, according to Ben, she never wanted to be a celebrity or to have anything to do with celebrity status via 90 Day Fiancé. But here you are. She's doing Cameo and, whatever. You guys make of that what you will. Also, she posted that someone had asked her why she rented an Airbnb at the show. And the answer is never. That's what she says. I lived in front of the sea a few months before. The other question was why I did not go to the airport. It was never my idea not to go. It was a special request from one person, and I received a call, and he asking me not to go. So, I don't know if you guys can see this. So, she's saying two things here, right? And so she's denying the Airbnb rumors. I'm not sure if I'm understanding that correctly. She's saying that she lived there for a few months. She did not live in that apartment. I'm sorry, but no one lived in that apartment. There is no way that she lived there. It looked like an Airbnb. It was furnished like an Airbnb. I've been to multiple Airbnbs. That's exactly what they look like. It did not have any personal touch whatsoever. If you lived there for a few months, you would have pictures, personal pictures, or personal belongings. It just did not look that way. So I don't believe that. But the second thing she's saying here is interesting because she's saying that it was not her idea to go. And she's saying that a special request from one person, and I received a call and he asking me not to go. Now, she doesn't really, expand on that. And so I'm not exactly sure what she's saying. Perhaps I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think she's saying there? Who do you think she's talking about? Is she talking about Ben? Is she talking about her parents? The way she's phrasing that, it was a special request from one person, and I received a call, and he asking me not to go. It sounds like she's either referring to Ben or her dad, but it sounds more like she's referring to Ben. Oh, boy. This is messy. So did Ben ask her not to go? To create drama on the show? Or is she talking about a TLC male producer? This is very interesting, guys. You guys let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. I scrolled through this before, but I'm not sure that I ever quite read that carefully. And so I find that very, very interesting. Now, in regards to Ben, he's still on social media, and he's still, going on these long tirades. He's still posting. He's posting here with his 15-year-old. And then, he's, posting reflection is hard. It takes honesty and vulnerability. When I look at the reflection in the mirror of TV, social media, people's opinion, my own expectations, the Bible, and yes, even the literal mirror, I don't like what I see. I see failure and guilt and disappointment. Then the steam and heat of life fogs up the glass. And when things cool down, I hope to see love, healing, and forgiveness. I'm focusing on faith and family right now. I know better days are ahead because I still believe that love wins. So it still kind of sounds like he's a little full of himself. He's still a little bit full. He's still using religion as a way to kind of bind everything together, but still kind of sounds like he's a little bit full of himself, the typical Ben that you know and love, Pastor Ben from the show. So that was it, guys. That was kind of the video. I wanted to give you guys this update about Mahogany and Ben. So it sounds like there are some issues with them. Like I said, in previous videos, I was actually shocked when I was reporting that it sounded like this couple was together in real time, but it looks like things might have changed by now. And you can also see it based on Ben's messaging lately. It sounds like there are some issues and he's focusing on himself and his family. And it looks like they're not following each other on Instagram. So perhaps some issues there. Since the whole DUI, OUI thing came out, Ben was fired, and it led to a whole bunch of controversy. Then Ben trying to explain himself and just kind of sticking his own foot in his own mouth a little deeper because his explanations always came off as excuses. But you guys let me know, guys, what do you think? The interesting thing here is Mahogany saying that she got a call the day when Ben came there not to go. So who do you guys think gave her or called her that day, and why? Let me know what you think, because I haven't really seen any information confirming any one person in particular, so she's leaving that open for interpretation. You guys let me know what you think, who you think that, that said that to her in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Please hit that subscribe button down below for more content right here on Daily Soap Dish, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.